Where I'm from, it's practically a religious tradition where you clean every Sunday because Sundays was preparation for Mondays. And every Sunday I would have to do laundry, clean, and of course there's like a big Sunday dinner that's cooked and everything. But I know that I create my reality from doing what I want. So to not continue traditions, because it's not every tradition that I want to continue, to not continue that, I'm going to change my Sundays from cleaning Sundays and heavy cooking Sundays, which I don't really do heavy cooking on Sundays anyways, to fun Sundays where I'm challenging myself. So it's like a challenge within a challenge to draw, to do something art-wise. And I'm doing this because I want to add more art into my arsenal, because I do have some art and everything, but I want to do it more. And I know if I want to do it more, I just have to do it. And that's one of the things that I'm thinking of doing. In October, there's this thing called Inktober, where you basically do an illustration or an art every day of the week of October. And there are these prompts that the person who started it, they publish some prompts on their website in order to help people know what to draw, because that's the main issue. We don't know what to draw. And this year I got up to day 4, I think. Yeah, to day 4. And I kind of lost interest because the prompts were so boring. It's like the next prompt in line would be maps. And I'm like, I have no interest in drawing a map. So I was using this other website called artprompts.org, but I just checked it and it's down. So I found on Reddit that it's been down for a while, and I found something else called fakeclients.com. So this is the fake client. Hello, my name is Tilda. I'm looking for an illustrator. I want to have a watercolor illustrator of a vampire, and I want you to keep it as simple as possible. Can you do that? That's like right up my alley. I love everything supernatural. So I guess I'll be drawing a vampire today in watercolor, but it's gonna be digital because I'm not using actual watercolor paint. No. This morning during my journaling sessions, because I love writing in the morning, something came to me while I was writing, and after I wrote it down, I was like, oh my goodness, I really have to share this with you. So I have journal and I'm going to share it word for word. And I wrote, you create your destination and life adjusts its course to provide you the best route. Life is the GPS to your dream destination. Wow. That in itself, I stopped writing after that. I was like, wow. I don't think there's anything else I can write after that, because anything else would be explaining what that meant. And honestly, it's really simple. That's like the simplified version that I've ever heard of this, where it's like your life adjusts to what you want, and I was watching something the other day where somebody asked Oprah, what's the difference between people who are successful and those who keep trying and never actually make it? And she was like, the people who are successful, they know where they want to go. They know their destination. They know what they want to do. They know where they want to go in life. And that's the thing that I'm realizing, is that you have to know the destination that you're going. Because, all right, if you're going to the Colosseum, right? And you have this idea that, hey, I want to go to the Colosseum. That's your big destination. Now, how do you get to the Colosseum? Depending on where you live, you either walk, take a taxi, book a flight, and then that comes with all these other extra steps that you have to do. Now, if you have to book a flight, you have to find a hotel. You have to find the best time to go. You have to find time to actually go in order to see the Colosseum. Now, all those steps that you did in order to go see the Colosseum is basically the route that you had to take. So when you have a dream, and when I have a dream that I want to do something grand, I have to be specific about exactly what I want, and like a GPS would take me to that destination. That's kind of what life does. Wow. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm the one who controls what direction my life goes. Because if I'm choosing the destination and life gets in line to get me to that destination, then I hold all the power, right? You get it? Or do I need to explain this more? Because I feel like that's kind of what it is. Let me know if you get it. Just let me know if you get it. But oh, by the way, I did finish Tilda's Vampire, and here's Tilda's Vampire. I have a time lapse of everything that I did, and I'm going to include it right here. So that was all the work that I put into Tilda's Vampire. I actually do love it. I used the app Fresco, Adobe Fresco, because she wanted watercolor. So that app actually made it so much easier to use to emulate watercolor. But again, back to the destination thing, where in this example, Tilda wanted her watercolor vampire, and I had the destination. Now it was like, okay, what do I need to get there? So I started with drawing first on paper, because that is my process. I have not perfected the art of going directly to the iPad and drawing, and honestly I don't think I want to, because I like drawing on paper first, and then I redraw on the app, so basically trace it in order to get it to the crisp lines and everything that you do see, and then I add color. So that's the route that I took to get to the destination. And when you start looking at life like that, everything really gets simplified. Like, if I want to be the best version of myself, what does that best version of myself look like? and then life is gonna be like, oh hey, well, the best version of yourself would do this, so you kind of have to learn this in order to become this. And then that's where obstacles and like roadblocks and those things come from, because it's kind of preparing you to get what you want. And I think that's really amazing. I really think it is. So what does all of that have to do with changing my Sunday routine? So when you keep doing things over and over simply because of tradition's sake, it's like you're repeating what other people actually do. And if I don't want to be that person who always cleans every Sunday and cooks a big meal every single Sunday because that's what you're supposed to do, then I have to change that. And me challenging myself to be more creative on Sundays instead of just dedicating all my time to cooking and cleaning is creating a new destination for me. And that's kind of what I want to do with all of this. I know what I want to do I know the type of future that I want. I see the grandness of it. And I know that, hey, on Sundays, yes, I can relax. Yes, I can cook. Yes, I can clean. But at the end of the day, do I want to spend my entire day doing that? No, I don't. I would rather be doing something creative. So the route to get there, say, hey, start doing something creative now, which is why I did something creative today. And from this Sunday and no on, for the foreseeable future, I will be doing a drawing every Sunday. That's the new challenge within my daily vlog challenge. So a challenge upon a challenge upon a challenge. Yeah, I'm still keeping it simple. You don't need anybody to tell you what you can and what you can't do. And if you feel like you want to reject every type of tradition there is because you want to, then go ahead and do it. Who's gonna stop you? It's your life, it's yours. It's not somebody else. And if you spend all your time doing something that you don't like, then you're not really living your life for yourself. So reject all the traditions that you want. Do anything that you want and do everything that makes you happy, because it's your life and you have to live it.